But the one story that jumped out at me was, which I thought was like goes into the what were they thinking category, was Dell doing a complete rebranding of its entire PC and laptop line. And I don't know about you, Steve, but when I think of Windows computers and brands associated with Windows computers, I actually find, like, you know, the XPS line in particular. You've got the other ones like Inspiron, Latitude, etc. These are actually, you know, close to iconic names in the industry that immediately leap to mind when it comes to a PC Windows computer, laptop. They might not even wonder if it's a Dell laptop. They know it's an XPS laptop. So the fact that they've gone, and not only did they just rebrand and toss all those names out, they went with Dell, Dell Pro, and Dell Pro Max. We won't even go with the sublines of all of those. But, you know, someone said in the announcement, you know, asked them straight up, why are you copying Apple's names? And they were like saying, oh, but nobody owns those names, but it doesn't matter. It's perception.
Yeah, well, I guess maybe, you know, maybe we just start with the fact we all know how brand and marketing teams work, and maybe it's been 3 years, 5 years since a refresh, and maybe they've got some data that suggests that they need to adopt, you know, really cool names like Pro and Max because they sell. Who knows what it is? I wonder if part of it, just getting back to the Intel side, is to allow more latitude for the AMD chips, which are optional in the range. I've got no idea why they would be doing this apart from the usual idea that they're going to sell more and they're going to be more competitive, and probably, I don't think it's too much of a stretch, even though to me I don't like the sound of it, but if you're going to rip off the Apple names, then you probably do get a little bit of stardust sprinkled on your Dell.
Exactly. But that's the thing that really is really strange in this whole thing, because, like, even if you take that idea of like different chipsets or whatever, like, it's not as if other manufacturers change their brand names when they're swapping chips out. That they'll just, like, you know, highlight on their buying page. Like, I think the Surface line does this, Microsoft does this, where if you want to buy the AMD version or the Intel version or the Snapdragon version, I can't remember I don't know which ones, what combination they're doing, but they actually they don't call it, like, you know, a different computer brand name. They just say it's a Surface. If you want the one with the AMD chip, you get that one or whatever, and they highlight that on their thing. So I don't know why they couldn't do that with their existing brands.
Yeah, I wonder. I think probably the AI revolution has a lot to do with it, you know, and they probably feel that by changing the names, they're stepping into the AI space or making it clear that now Dell has a range of products that have AI.